Happy Monday. From now on, I want to upload every Sunday. I deliver packages, and I also work at a post office to serve customers. I got out of work not too long ago, and I decided to make a video on this particular topic. It's been in my head for a while, but people are outright weird sometimes. The best example is when they're looking for a missing parcel or collecting them in the post office. Now, let's call this customer Dave. Dave rocked up in the building. I wasn't there at the time, rather someone else was in charge up front. The employee was just following procedures. They asked how they could help, and Dave was fumbling with his words. The only words that came out clear were package or parcel. So they asked for his full name. Let's give him the last name Doe. Dave Doe, once again, was fumbling with his words, and the employee couldn't figure out what they were saying, so they had to repeat themselves twice or 3 times. He was irritated, of course, but still insisted there was a package under the same full name. The employee checked through the back, and indeed, there is a parcel. Let's call this one Jane. This was Jane Doe's package. Let's keep that considered in our heads real quick. Instinctively, the employee picked it up, arrived at the front counter, questioning whether Dave Doe was picking it up on behalf of Jane Doe. Immediately, Dave Doe says that it was his, which does come out weirdly. The employee had to place the parcel away because why the heck are we giving a parcel to a random person who conveniently has their last name Doe on it? The employee asked for their identification. A driver's license was preferred, but Dave decided not to show identification and still went with the idea that it was his even though the package says Jane Doe on it. So the employee responded, "You're not the only person who has their last name Doe," and immediately he left without saying a word. So when I looked back at the cameras, I was like, is this guy on drugs or something? But real talk, we're not supposed to give them out just like that. We have to follow those procedures, and clearly it is not our fault if your parcel does not arrive in the building. People who complain about identifying themselves as who they say they are, we're just doing our jobs and not mess up. How hard is it to keep a driver's license in your pocket, your wallet even? Oh man, I left it in my car. If you leave it in your car, or find a way to make excuses to not get your license or identification out, you're creating an issue for everyone else! You're essentially wasting people's time. You might have created a queue of people when they have other inquiries or need of urgent assistance. But instead, if you had the prep time to get your wallet that has your ID, go get it! What am I going to do without you having a license? Oh, I gotta trust my gut. I know it's that person. Oh, it's him. Man, why didn't you say so earlier? Oh my god, I must be so delusional thinking you're a completely different person. But you're him. Oh, whoa, I am so stupid. Just get your license out or some form of identification to prove that you're who you are. Oh, I guess you're not that guy. Oh, you're not him. Oh, let me just... Once again, people are weird, but most importantly, I'm curious how their minds work exactly. It's weird how people can become defensive over questions. I'm fine with working at a post office, it's just outright strange to me. End of the video. We're out of here.